Hey friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. We've got another episode of Under the Hood, but today we should actually be calling it Under the Bonnet because we're English today. This is the 2016 Range Rover Sport, and this one has the new turbo diesel engine for North America this year, the 3-liter. This is the TD6 model. So we're going to take a complete underhood tour and show you all the features and bits and pieces that make this engine truly unique. The 3-liter turbo diesel V6 new to the Range Rover in North America this year isn't really new at all, having been sold around the world in Land Rover vehicles for a very long time. The engine known internally as the Lion V6 or the AJD V6 is actually built by Ford in the UK. In the Range Rover Sport and Range Rover models for North America, it produces 254 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque and comes mated exclusively to a ZF 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is rated as high as 29 mpg highway. Helping it meet our stringent EPA pollution standards, now well known since the VW TDI cheating scandal, are a number of enhancements including a selective catalyst reduction, or SCR system, low-pressure cooled exhaust recirculation, or CEGR, and urea injection. The latter is known as diesel exhaust fluid, or DEF. It's injected into the exhaust system, which neutralizes the harmful nitrogen oxides into water vapor. The system is refilled under the hood and, according to the owner's manual, uses about 1 liter per every 1,000 miles. The cooled EGR system routes a percentage of exhaust gas post-urea injection and reintroduces it ahead of the turbocharger inlet. This then takes it through the intercooler, thus making it much cooler, which increases fuel efficiency as well as reducing pollutants. The engine itself features a compacted graphite iron block with deep skirts and aluminum heads with dual overhead cams and 4 valves per cylinder. Making the version used in the Range Rover unique is its single water-cooled turbocharger mounted on the left side of the engine in lieu of twin turbochargers. This makes actually seeing most of the plumbing difficult. Exhaust gases from the right bank routes around the rear of the engine to the turbocharger on the left. The air path from the filter box routes down under the engine to the turbocharger, then up front to an air-to-air intercooler behind the lower fascia, and then back up to a composite intake manifold on top. Up there, most of the fuel system is covered by foam sound deadening shrouds. Under them, however, is a high-pressure common rail injection system using 2-stage electronically fired injectors that significantly reduce diesel clatter. Ancillary fuel system components found in the engine bay include a cooler on the left side as well as a fuel filter which seems to be easily accessed, as is the aforementioned diesel exhaust fluid reservoir. Coolant and oil as well as windshield washer fluid are also within easy view and reach. If you need to check or service the brake fluid, that can be found under an access panel at the rear of the engine bay ahead of the driver. Likewise, the main fuse panel can be found ahead of the passenger under a similar panel. The battery is located at the rear cargo hold behind a carpeted liner. Other details under the bonnet unique to the Range Rover are cast aluminum shock towers that are riveted and bonded to its sheet aluminum body structure. Because this engine compartment is built to accommodate both gasoline and diesel V8 engines, there's quite a bit of space between the engine and the radiator. The new 3-liter V6 turbo diesel is available in both the Range Rover Sport and the full-size Range Rover models in North America, starting with the 2016 model year. Well folks, there you have it for another exciting episode of Under the Bonnet with the 2016 Range Rover Sport Turbo Diesel. Now, we have a full test drive on this vehicle and you can see that by clicking on the link down below in the information section. And if you like this, click on the link right here on your screen and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We test drive 1, sometimes 2 vehicles every week, plus we have a new video just like this one almost every day. There's always something new, so stay tuned.